Oh, darn.
Max, who was disguised in a tux and mask, said. Blake was disguised too. He wore a mask and blue tux.
Is anything wrong?
Can you please take me to hell?
Take you to what?
Blake, king of the Grim Reapers, laughed.
Blue Midnight and the Sun King, this is exciting. Let's go fight crime.
A man in a yellow chicken suit with a mask said like they made his life.
Okay, I'll race you there. Can I join you?
Oh, hello, Masked Chicken. Nice to see you again.
Lied Max. All the real superheroes like Max and Blake dreaded meeting this Super Zero, the Masked Chicken. He wanted to be a hero and chaos followed him. He was a sorcerer who chose not to use magic.
The king and I were going to...
Blake said, stopping speaking because the chicken was being beaten by an old lady he crossed the road with.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I wanted to catch that bus. Leave me alone, you idiot.
She screamed as she was dragged away from the bus. It left when she was taken across the road, nearly under a car.
Max, we better save him from the old lady,
Blake said. Although he was much older than the old lady by 2,000 years, yet he looked 25 like all his race. Max and Blake ran over to them.
We'll deal with this chicken, madam.
Blake said, dragging the chicken away from the old lady who was still hitting him.
Thank you, Blue Midnight. That chicken made me miss my bus.
She said, happy to see him taken away. Max and Blake walked him away.
Let's go for a coffee, Chicken King.
Yes?
Max said, realizing that Blake meant to get the chicken out of trouble.
We are going on the lamb,
said the chicken gleefully. Blake and Max looked at each other, saying, oh God, in the other's head.
Look, a good cafe. My wife Angela loves this place,
Blake said, taking them into a cafe.
Latte.
Max said. Although he was a vampire, he ate and drank normal stuff as well as blood.
Long macchiato,
Blake said. The chicken was busy looking at the other guests for crimes being committed, but none were. What does the chicken want? Asked the waitress, not sure why he was dressed as a chicken and why he needed a mask, as he was dressed in a chicken suit.
I am on the lamb,
said the chicken, not listening. Blake grinned, embarrassed.
Get him a milkshake with a long straw.
She left them to get the orders.
Chicken, stop looking for crimes. We are here to sit and drink. Who do you think Midnight and I are, Batman and Robin?
No, Mandrake and Sailor Moon. What, not Tuxedo Mask? No, he just throws flowers. You're magic warriors. Magic warriors,
laughed Blake.
Crime fighters,
the chicken said. Blake couldn't stop laughing. He saw himself as a superhero and sorcerer.
Max, we are magic warriors.
Blake, calm down. Everyone thinks you're mad. He's a coroner. I'm the son of a policeman. We help if we must.
Wasn't he a Canadian Mountie who rode a horse? He was a werewolf too. Does that mean you are a werewolf?
Yes.
Max, as if he'd rather not admit it, said,
so you are a vampire, werewolf, and an enchanter. That's how you can stand the sun.
Max grunted in reply.
Why don't you use your powers? You are a sorcerer too.
Oh, them. I prefer manual work,
said the chicken. The chicken made the sugar disappear with his powers.
Why'd you do that?
It is bad for people. Sugar can kill.
So can I.
Calm down, Max. I don't need more paperwork.
The waitress came back with their orders. She saw the sugar disappear and was scared of what they'd do to her. She put the drinks out and ran off without asking if they wanted anything else.
She thinks we are dangerous.
I thought we could come here with no trouble.
Blake looked mortified.
I want to die,
Blake said, feeling as if everyone was watching him as they were.
Die later, Blake. We don't need to explain why the Grim Reaper's here, and you are dead.
The chicken was enjoying his milkshake too much. He was making noises.
Drink up, Blake.
Max, who began bolting down his coffee. He didn't feel the heat as a native of the sun. Blake sipped nervously at his coffee. When all were finished and paid up, Blake and Max left the chicken.
Good thing we are masked. No one will recognize us,
Max said, laughing, as Blake bought a newspaper. Batman and Robin of Queens crossed Blue Midnight, and the Sun King cracked murder by talking to the victim's ghost. The boy Blake bought the paper off, shouted,
Max, maybe I am Batman after all.
No, I'm Batman. You are Robin.
No, you're Robin. I'm Batman.
We leave them now arguing over who was who. All I know is they were Blue Midnight and his best friend, the Sun King.